Beside me here, I've got a 2026 Ford F-150 Raptor here in Agate Black. We're gonna do a review on it. Let me know what you guys think. All right, everybody. So in front of me here, we've got a 2026 Ford F-150 Raptor here in Agate Black. Now this is gonna be the 801A package with the only option of a moonroof on the truck, but the 801A is gonna give you a lot of great standard features. So let's take a look here at the front and we'll start with the headlight assembly. So you're gonna get these nice LED daytime running lights with projector LED lights, which look great. In the center here, we can see we've got this massive Ford grille here. We've got your 3 amber lights there at the top, and then we've got a camera below the Ford name for your 360 camera. Down below here on the bumper, we can see we've got your rigid fog lights as well with your parking sensors. You've got 2 recovery hooks at the front, but the nice thing is this is a metal bumper. You can see you also get lights here at the front of the fender liners as well, but you also get about 13 inches of ground clearance with a metal skid plate too. So overall, I gotta say the front of this truck is really wide. As you can see from the ends of the headlights, the fender sticks out a little bit more. And then at the top here, we've got 2 decals. I'm just gonna zoom out here. You got 2 decals on each side with a Raptor style hood weave with the Raptor name on both sides. So that's it, guys, for a front profile view. Let's take a look underneath the hood and go over that 3.5 liter V6. All right, so taking a look underneath the hood here, this F-150 Raptor, we've got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 producing 450 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque made it to the 10-speed. Now, if that is not enough for you, you can always upgrade to the Raptor R, which is gonna give you a 5.2 liter supercharged V8 with 720 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque. Again, made it to a 10-speed. But honestly, I think this EcoBoost will suffice for most people. If you want to spend a lot more money, definitely go with the Raptor R. I still think it's a great option, you know, if you want that V8. But with this motor, particular in this truck, I think it'll do a great job for most people. But that's it underneath the hood here, guys. Let's take a look around the Raptor and go over its options. All right, so let's take a look around the F-150 Raptor here. We'll start with these massive 35-inch tires. They are BF Goodrich KO2s. The tire size here is 315/70 R17, so 35-inch tire with this matte black wheel here, of course, with the Ford badge there. You got a carpeted liner inside, and then you've got this kind of plastic liner here on the outside of the fender with a light at the front. And then here's a look at your suspension there. So you're going to get the Fox Racing Live valve suspension, and like I mentioned, about 13 inches of ground clearance. So that is really good, obviously, if you're going to go off-road. Over here on the side of the fender here, you've got the fender vent as well, which is functional. You've got a body matched mirror cap with a camera underneath and a light. And then here's a look at a side profile view of the truck. You can see we've got the Raptor decal there on the bed, 5.5-foot bed. You've got a fixed running board there as keyless entry is only on the front 2 doors, but as you can see, there is no chrome on this Raptor. No Raptors get chrome. Now here is what the inside looks like. So you're going to get an all black interior with some Alcantara here on the side, Raptor at the backs of the headrest. But you know what, the seat is very comfortable. It's got some nice bolstering too on the side, but Ford always nails it when it comes to comfort on the inside, and it is real leather. You've got some orange stitching here at the side of the seat. You've got Ford here at the bottom of the seat with your seat controls here, Ford Performance there on the door sill. And then this is what the door panel looks like. So all soft touch here with some more orange stitching. Lock and unlock here. You get some nice texture here at the top of the door with your B&O cheese grater speaker. And then here's some more storage. Over here on the dash, you're gonna get more of that texture on the upper glove box area. And then you have, of course, your lower glove box handle as well to help you get in. But overall, it's a really nice seating arrangement here on the passenger side. You even get a little cubby to store things if needed. But I like the fact that there's a handle here. Now here is the moonroof. It is optional. You don't have to get a moonroof in the Raptor. You can close the shade depending on what you want. We'll shut the door here, and this is a look at what the back looks like here. So you're going to get more of that soft leather material here on the seat with some Alcantara on the side. You're going to get more of that orange stitching here on the side. Now these seats are a 60/40 split. They do lift up, and then you have access to a lockable storage compartment at the bottom here, which is nice to know. But you can fold this down and make the floor completely flat. You get a flat floor here in the middle. Now over here, you've got your cup holders there at the top, heated seats, a 12-volt, 2 USB-Cs with your 120 plug. Now we'll put the seat down so that you guys can see what it looks like. Again, you have handles as well to help you get in on both sides, which is nice. And then here's a look at the moonroof. It does allow for a lot more light to come in, but again, if you want it darker, you can shut the shade if you wish. And then here's a look at what the back door panel looks like. So you're gonna get more of that kind of texture here, cup holder, B&O speaker, and then some storage. But I'll show you guys how I would get in here as someone who's about 5'11". All right, guys, so hopping in here, very easy. You've got the running board and then the handle as well to help you get in. The seats are very comfy, honestly. Ford does a great job with their seats inside here. The headroom is okay. I mean, mean, I've got about like probably 1.5 inches of room. Being 5'11", it's not that much. If you're over 6 foot, it would definitely be a little snug. But if you don't get the panoramic moonroof, you're gonna get a little bit of an indent here for taller passengers, which is nice. But overall, it's very comfy. You've got your heated seats back here, 12 volt, and then you've got 2 USB-C plugs with your 120. But overall, it's very comfy and it's really easy to get in and out of, especially when you have this handle here. So let me know what you guys think. So that's it for the back here. And then here's a look at that back tire and wheel. So same dimensions here in the back. I really do like this matte black wheel here. I think it looks good with the contrast too with the fender liners outside here. But you don't have a carpeted liner in the back here. Here's a look also at the Fox shocks here, but no leaf springs as we can see in the back here as well. And then here's a look at the Raptor decal. You also get a rear light here on the back of the fender liner too. So that's it for a side profile view. Let's take a look at the back. So in the back here of the F-150 Raptor here, we'll start right in the middle. We've got the massive Ford name in the middle there, F-150 on the left, Raptor on the right. We've got your parking sensors there on your bumper with your dual exhaust tips with 2 recovery hooks. And then here's a look at the ground clearance at the back here. So it is pretty good. I also like the fact that you've got these really nice LED tail lights. And then like I mentioned, you have LED lights at the back here. Now, a couple things to note here. This is actually a light and this is your camera for your rear camera. And then when you push this, the tailgate will open ever so slowly and it is fully automatic up and down. You're gonna get clamps here on both sides with your tailgate step, of course. So you push that, it'll come out, and then you grab this, lift it up, and this is your little railing here. You've got your exterior work surface here with some measurements, and then you have a full spray and bed liner here with a button to activate your lights back here. So you got 2 lights, and then you have the light there at the top. You do have a bed camera, then you could see the Ford badge there at the front. You got cargo tie downs in each corner, which is nice to know, with some storage as well on the passenger side. But this is essentially what the back looks like of the F-150. Now to close this, all you do is push the number 1 and then number 2 for the second step. Push this in, grab this and close it just like that. You also get tie downs over in each corner, or your beer bottle openers, as I would say. Now you can lift this manually, or if you want to push the button, it'll go up automatically just like that, which is cool. So let me know what you guys think of the back here. Now since we're back here, I'll show you guys what the back of the F-150 Raptor sounds like here with the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. I just want to say thank you to Kitchener Ford here in Kitchener, Ontario. Go see my boy Connor. He'll hook you up with a great deal on one of these units. All right, so taking a quick peek here at the seats behind the driver's side. So it is the same over on this side as it is on the passenger side. So all soft touch here as well with some orange stitching. You've got that texture pattern there with your cup holder, B&O speaker, some storage. Nothing here on the door sill. And this is what the seat looks like on this side. So you're gonna get more of that orange stitching on the side. Now this is a 60-40 split. So this is what it looks like on this side. So you're gonna get a ton of room. Again, this can fold down, or when you have it up like this, you can lock it. So that's one thing to note. Over here, you got 2 vents, 2 heated seats as well with your 12 volt, and then you got your cup holders there. And then here's a look at that moonroof. And then to put this down, all you do is grab this and have it come down like that. So that's it for the back. Let's take a look at the front. All right, so taking a look at the front here on the F-150 Raptor, we'll start with the door panel. Soft touch here, you get more of that orange stitching. Window controls here with your mirror controls, and the mirrors are power folding. You've got memory seating here with lock and unlock, speaker with some storage. Ford Performance here on the door sill, seat adjustments, and then here's a look at what the seat looks like. So again, soft and plush, and then you're gonna get Alcantara on the side as well as here at the front. So it looks really good, and the seats are very comfortable. Over here on the left side of the steering wheel are your light controls with your mirror controls, with your mirror lights. You're also going to get the ability to move your pedals forward and back with your parking brake here on the left side. It is a telescopic steering wheel with a button here to move it up or down or forward and back. The nice thing is you do get a handle on the driver's side. Let's take a look, guys, at the interior on the driver's side. So we are inside the F-150 Raptor here. We'll start with the steering wheel. It's a leather wrap steering wheel here with some orange stitching inside it, as we can see, and it does feel really nice to the touch. Over on the left side is going to be your cruise control with your volume controls with voice command. You have this R button. It's going to act like a My Mode, which you can change the settings depending on what you want, as you can see right there in the instrument cluster. Over here is going to be your other controls, so you can actually change your exhaust mode to a more enhanced sound. You can change your suspension and your steering as well. So if we click steering, you've got sport, normal, and comfort. And then your dampers, you can change normal, sport, and off-road. So that's really cool. And then you have your different menus here. So if you click menu, for example, you have a main menu here in the instrument cluster. Then you can do a My View. You can actually change your heads-up display. It does have a heads-up display there, as we can see. You can go through your different settings as well. So it's just going to depend on the user. It's nice that it's in the screen there, and it's all at your fingertips. Now the nice thing is too, is you do have metal paddles here that feel really nice. Now on the left side, you have your toggle for your wipers. And then at the top here of the dash, you got more of this orange stitching with some kind of soft touch here. You've got speakers on both A-pillars, and then you have a speaker at the front of the dash there, one in the middle. As we can see, we got a storage compartment up there, and then you have another one over on the passenger side. But overall, I gotta say the dash itself looks very nice. The screens integrate themselves nicely in the dash here. Now, like I mentioned to you guys, you do have that upper glove box here if you want to store more things. You've obviously got a vent over on the passenger side, 2 vents here, and then one over here. But you've got an orange theme going around the Raptor here. Now, before we get into the screen, you've got some buttons up here. You got your automatic stop start. You've got your camera buttons here too. I'll show you guys what the bed camera looks like. So if you want to put things in the back and want to know what's going on, you've got your bed camera there just in case. You've got 360 cameras, you've got bird's eye views, hitch views, and all that type of thing. This here, you can turn off your parking sensors if needed, which is nice. If you're towing, you can turn them off, of course. You've got your hazards here at the top, traction control, and then this here is your trail control with one pedal driving. So it's like an off-road cruise control, if you will. Over here on the left side, we've got your Pro Trailer Backup Assist, your push button start, of course, and that's really it. Now let's hop into the screen here. It's very easy. Your hotkeys are down below here. So you've got